Good morning, everybody. Welcome to today's Jumpstart. Today is Saturday, April the 4th. I just figured I would timestamp today. I'm using a very different setup and configuration. As you can see, I moved to a different part of my home, and I also have my fountain going on in the background. Hopefully it's not too distracting. And I look forward to those of you who are going to join me this morning. I'm also using a different microphone, so I'd like to ask you if you can hear me better than you have been able to hear me in the past. I presume you can. We tested all this out yesterday, and unfortunately, the headphones that I was going to use for some reason say they're working this morning, but they're not. So I am grateful for those of you who are with me this morning. I have a ring light over there, as you can see, and I want to make sure it works, but at the same time doesn't shine on my glasses. So this morning we're going to do something very, very different, and I'm going to jump right into it. Yesterday we talked about meditation, and I showed you a very simple meditation you can do at home with a candle. And today I want to talk to you about doing a meditation that is a little deeper, a little bit more involved. The results are the same, but it's going to be a guided meditation. Now, I want to make the distinction between a guided visualization and a guided meditation. A guided visualization is, hello Mark, a guided visualization is where I take you through a process to visualize something, to see some sort of a positive outcome. And I highly recommend that. Actually, what I do is a combination of meditation and visualization because I always end my meditations with a visualization. So this morning I'm going to talk to you and take you and get you completely relaxed. So if you're not in a place where you can be relaxed, then save this, mark this one, and use it later. I'm not going to be acknowledging people as they join or your comments. So I'm going to put here not available for comments right now. And then let's go ahead and get started. So I realize this is a little unusual with you watching me and me not able to see you. But I'm going to close my eyes and I'm going to go ahead and begin this practice. And I invite you to do the same. Find a place that is quiet. As I said yesterday, you always want to have the same place to meditate. So what I've done is I've brought you to where I meditate, here in front of my altar and with my fountain running. So the first thing I want you to do is to blink your eyes a few times and extend the blink longer and longer until you ultimately keep your eyes closed. And so with your eyes closed, I want you to scan your body and just become aware of everything your body is experiencing right now. Is there any pain? Is there any discomfort? Are you feeling anxious? If so, where? And now we're going to move into a period of body awareness. I want you to imagine that there are grids in the room you are in. A grid, like a line from a laser being drawn through the room. And they are running vertically, horizontally, and left to right. There are thousands of them, and you are not affected by them. You can't see them. Your eyes are closed. Just imagine that there are grids in the room. And ask yourself, where in the grid system does my nose reside right now? In other words, if this room were in a series of grids and they could be given longitudinal and latitudinal points, such that you would know precisely where your nose is. Become very aware of where your nose is in the room. And now notice anything your nose is feeling. As you inhale, can you feel air coming in and out of your nostrils? Do you feel any sort of air blowing onto your nostrils or onto the bridge of your nose or the sides of your nose? Is your nose feeling anything right now? And now we're going to move from your nose to your eye sockets. Where are your eyes in the space that is that room you are in right now? Where are your eyes? And what are your eyes feeling, if anything, right now? Are you sensing any air circulating in the room that's possibly touching your eyelashes or your eyebrows? The purpose of this relaxation period of the meditation is to become hyper aware of your body. Most of the time, we are not aware of our body. So we're going to move our awareness now to our forehead. Where is your forehead in space? And what, if anything, is your forehead feeling? And now, where is your scalp in the room? Where is that part of your head that is your scalp in the grid system that is the room in which you find yourself? Where precisely in space is your forehead, or rather your scalp? And what, if anything, is your scalp feeling? And now your ears. Simultaneously, both the left and right ears, where do you see them falling in the grid system that is in your room? Where is your ears, or where are your ears in space? And are your ears feeling anything right now? And now moving down from your ears to your chin and your mouth. Where in space is your mouth? And what, if anything, is your mouth experiencing right now? And then moving down from your mouth, where is your throat in space? Again, if there were a grid system drawn horizontally, vertically, and left to right, in the room in which you find yourself, where would you pin your throat? Where is it in that grid system? And is your throat feeling or experiencing anything right now? And now the sides and back of your neck. Where is your neck in space? What, if anything, is your neck feeling right now? And now your shoulders. Where are your shoulders in space? In that room in which you find yourself, where are your shoulders right now? Simply become aware of them, and anything your shoulders are feeling. Is there tension? Can you feel the clothing in your shirt? The fabric, rather? And now move to your chest. Where is your chest in space? And what, if anything, is your chest feeling? Now become aware of your back. From the base of your neck to the top of your waistband. Where does that occupy the room in which you find yourself? And how does your back feel? And now your stomach. Where in the room is your stomach? And is your stomach feeling anything, either internally or externally? What sensations or feelings do you have in your stomach? And now think of your upper arms, your biceps and your triceps. On both arms, where in space, in the room in which you find yourself, are your upper arms? Are your upper arms feeling anything? Do they feel the fabric of your shirt? Next, think of your forearms. In the grid system that is the room in which you find yourself, where right now are your forearms? Do your forearms experience anything right now? Is there a feeling? Can you feel another part of your body? If your forearms are resting in your lap, perhaps, or if they're sitting on a desk, do you feel the desk? And now your hands. Where in space are your hands? Are your hands feeling anything? Can you feel air blowing onto your hands from a heating system or air conditioning system? Do your hands feel anything? And so right now, become completely aware of your body above your waistband. Where in space is your upper body? As a unit, is your upper body experiencing any feelings or sensations right now? Don't try and change any of these feelings or sensations. Simply become aware of them. And now think of your hip area, your crotch, your upper thighs, your buttocks. Where in this room is that area, your upper hip area, your thighs, your upper thighs? Where in space is all of that? Those are the biggest muscles on your body. Where in space are they? And are you experiencing any feelings below your waistband and down to your knees? And now where are your knees and calves? Where in this grid system that is this room are your knees and your calves all the way down to your ankles? And And as you become aware of your knees and your calves, all the way down to your ankles, ask yourself, am I experiencing any feelings in my knees, my thighs, and my ankles, all the way from my knees to my ankles and from my hips all the way down to my feet? And finally, become very aware of your feet. Where are your feet in this grid system that is the room in which you find yourself? Where are your feet? And what, if anything, are your feet experiencing and feeling right now? Now become aware of your entire body. Where in the room is your entire body? From the top of your head to the soles of your feet, what space do you occupy in the room in which you find yourself? And now I want you to become aware of the space about an inch surrounding every area of your body. Imagine you're being looked at on a thermograph and we are seeing the body heat that is emanating from your body. Become very aware of the space that the heat from your body takes up. And now we are just going to sit with that complete awareness and do the same breathing I suggested yesterday. And that is, when you inhale, I am breathing in fully. And when you exhale, I am breathing out completely. Breathing in, I am breathing in fully. Breathing out, I am breathing out completely. Breathing in, I am breathing in fully. Breathing out, I am breathing out completely. Breathing in, I am breathing in fully. Breathing out, I am breathing out completely. I am breathing in fully. I am breathing out completely. I am breathing in fully. I am breathing out completely. Now you say those words in your head. I will do them one more time. I am breathing in fully. I am breathing out completely. Say those words over and over in your head with your breaths. I am breathing in fully. I am breathing out completely. And now become aware of my voice again. And simply because of our time constraints, I'm going to bring us out of this moment together. And then I'm going to share a bit more information with you. So the way we're going to do that is on your next inhale. Inhale as deeply as you can, and then audibly sigh out. As long as you can. And then slowly blink your eyes open. Hello from French Polynesia. Very cool. As I mentioned earlier, I was not able to be available for comments because I wanted to teach you this meditation. Now that took 20 minutes. Think about that. Just getting into that state of relaxation took 20 minutes. So let me ask you, how do you feel? If you'd like to share how you feel. I try to keep these jump starts right at about 20 minutes, but let me tell you what I would have gone on to do myself and what I'm going to do in my personal meditation this morning, which I have not yet done, is once I then begin to allow and become aware of my own body heat, about an inch away from my entire body, I let that heat slowly expand in that grid system that I talked to you about. Be sure and go back and watch this from the beginning if you have not been with me entirely, because I take you on a complete meditative journey to allow yourself to relax. As I said a few days ago, the number one thing I want all of you to come out of the COVID virus quarantine doing is meditation. You've got the time. Just invest the time you normally would have driven to work or something like that. Find a quiet place. Don't tell me there is none. You can put earplugs in your ears, and if you don't have that, you can use some of that precious toilet paper we all have. You can put on a mask to shut out the outside. I just really want you to experience the transformative power of meditation. So, as I said, normally I would have taken that awareness all the way out into the room while I was continuing to say to myself, I am breathing in fully, I am breathing out completely. Again, if you need links to or if you need it, take a moment and Google the benefits of meditation. It will blow you away. I can tell you that just having led this, not participating, because I was very aware of what I was saying and not wanting to skip anything, I feel much more relaxed. So listen, give it a try, starting today. Begin to meditate. That took 20 minutes. You can set a timer if you want. The problem with timers is they jar you out of it. It is far better to sit in front of a clock and say, I'm going to do this for 20 minutes. In Transcendental Meditation, they teach that it's perfectly okay to check the clock and see how you're doing, because your mind is wondering it. Look at it and then come back to where you were. Ideally, do your best to keep your eyes closed as much as possible. Any sort of movement or checking the clock or anything like that is your ego trying to reassert its control. And remember, the purpose of meditation is to quiet the ego for a period of time so that you can do it when you're under stress. You've already done it and you're able to do it again. I want to remind you that I have a program called the Complaint-Free Life program, which is a membership program. You can check it out at complaintfreelife.com. I noticed that several of you are starting to join because this is a much deeper conversation about becoming a complaint-free person. And there are 10 videos, 10 audios that you can watch while you're sitting at home after you've binge watched the latest episodes of Ozark or whatever. Then you've got 10 videos, 10 audios, you've got a workbook, you've got all kinds of stuff. And I know a number of you who are here in the group are already members. Give it a try. You get 30 days free, so you can check it out just while you are in the throes of this quarantine that we find ourselves. Listen, friends, seriously, if there's anything I could be given credit for, or not credit, that's the wrong word. If there's anything I could celebrate having done, is in 6 months, several of you coming back and saying, Will, as a result of those jump starts you did on meditation, I've been doing it every single day, and let me tell you how much my life has improved. And for those of you who don't think you have time, let me tell you a story about Gandhi. There is a story, I think is true, I don't know. It's one of those that if it's not true, it should be, that Gandhi was asked by someone about the benefits of meditating. And Gandhi said, come back in 2 weeks and I'll tell you the benefits of meditating every day. And the person came back in 2 weeks, and Gandhi began to regale the person on all the benefits of meditating every day. And at the end, the person said to Gandhi, well, why did I have to wait 2 weeks for you to tell me this? Gandhi said, at that point, I was not meditating every day, and now I do. Thank you for teaching me this. So we're going to continue to talk more about this in our daily Jumpstart, simply because I want to keep it top of your mind. Go back and watch this entire presentation, and I take you through a very slow, gentle relaxation process that sets you up in a very strong, powerful meditative state. Have a great day. Be sure and post in my group. I want to know how you're doing, what's going on with you. I constantly check it, so I look forward to hearing from you. Have a great day. And like I said, be sure and check out my Complaint-Free Life program. And wow, I do meditate. This was awesome with you leading. Thank you, Jerome. Yeah, Jerome used to sing with me in church, and I would do guided meditations, but back then they were like 5 minutes long because we had so many other elements in the service. And I'm so excited that I'm seeing so many of you from foreign areas. I would say foreign to me. I'm glad I'm a local with you today in southern Brazil and French Polynesia. So be sure and join me again tomorrow. I'm going to do these every single day. I want to build a community. I want to build a resource. I want you all to be excited when you see Luana here and Linda and Mark and Jerome and say, hey, there are people that I really know. So have a great day. Be blessed. Be a blessing. And we'll talk tomorrow. And enjoy today. Bye-bye.
No more complaining people. Their lives are changing. We're flying high, creating a complaint-free world. No more